Currencies, the Naira continues to hold up well in the interbank market, closing today at 158 Naira 70 kobo to the US dollar. And meanwhile, the central bank last week continues to issue Omo Treasury bills to mop up the excess liquidity in the interbank market. And joining me now to review the activities in Nigeria's fixed income and currency market is Nnamdi Nwizu. He's the head of fixed income trading at Citi Nigeria. Nnamdi, thank you very much for joining us. I guess the big story around the currency right now is the stability of the Naira. Your take on what is driving that? We know definitely that the fact that the central bank is regulating, if you like, demand in the WDAS market, that has now moved to the retail DAS market. So your thoughts on the demand and supply dynamics that are keeping the Naira where it is now?
I think there are a couple of major things. First of all, we've seen a reduction in demand from the BDC sector due to the new rules brought in by the central bank. That's basically reduced the demand, which has helped the currency strengthen a bit. And also we've seen a little bit of demand also from the offshore players, happy with the currency, happy to take on a little bit of Nigeria risk. So basically we've seen them inflow a little bit of dollars, which has also helped strengthen the currency.
Right.
Yeah.
And to what extent would you say that foreign investor interest has changed since all the stories, all the talk about the debt ceiling, tapering, etc.? I think all that has cooled down a little bit, but then what has been the impact in terms of foreign investor interest in Nigeria?
I think generally people have been positive now. I think that's the major difference between now and...
It's all about the Naira.
It's mainly about the Naira, yes. People are
we
being
see
more
a strong
positive.
Naira, a lot more people
so
coming.
a lot more people are, I mean, if you're going to come in and invest and you know that you're most likely going to get an appreciation of the Naira, which benefits you, then you must see people who are more interested in
But is
investing.
this sustainable where the Naira is right now? 158.70?
Well, right now we've also had oil company sales, which have also added some sort of support to the Naira. If that stops in a couple of days, most likely have maybe about a gap of about a week between then and NMPC sales again, which normally happens every month. So you might see a little bit of pressure, you might see some slight depreciation of the currency, but basically 159 levels, maybe early 159 levels, I think is the farthest we'll go.
So at least for now, the good days are back for the Naira in your view?
Well, for now, yes, I think
we'll
so.
see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining us. Nnamdi Nwizu is head of fixed income trading at Citi, talking us through the fixed income and currency markets in Nigeria.